Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 22 October. I am here at Hoppin', the new Hoppin' in Fort Worth, where you can pour your own beer. Just walk in the door, they link your debit card to an armband, and then you don't have to wait on a bartender. You just pour your own beverage. I got Matt Stubbs in the house today. Good morning, Matt.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I can't believe you're here, man.
Yes.
You told me you were going to be here. I'm like, oh, yeah, right.
It's been a minute since I've done a podcast this early.
It's pretty wild. Yeah, I don't know of any other crazy people doing one like this, but here we are.
I like it. I like it. We have the whole bar to ourselves.
Yeah.
We can do keg stands.
I really appreciate the fact. Oh, my God. Will you take your headset off and just touch the red button on top of the camera real quick?
Yeah.
I really appreciate the fact that Michael and Holly, the owners out here at Hoppin', were nice enough to give us access to the building, outside of normal business hours. It's on. Thank you. Yeah. If you're joining us on YouTube, Matt just saved the day and turned the camera back on for us. Thank you, sir.
That's why you brought me here at 7 in the morning to turn the camera on.
I got to watch Matt, though. You got to stay away from that bar. We don't want to get kicked out of here. We like these people.
So could you just throw your credit card up on the table and say, hey, I'm going to go do a keg stand? Y'all bill me?
I doubt it.
They won't let that happen.
Well, I mean, you got the armband. We'll talk to Michael about it.
Let's talk to Michael.
Yeah. All right. Today is National Day of, we got some weird ones, Birthdays and Events Day. Whatever. National Tavern Style Pizza Day. That could be fun. National Make a Dog's Day. I feel like I make my dog's day every day.
I would hope so you don't get bit in the throat.
Exactly.
My dog's always plotting on me.
Does your dog have a job? Because mine just naps at the
whatever
house.
Brittany says to do. Or not Brittany, Mandy. Look at me screwing up already. It's early.
We can edit that out. National Color Day. Appreciate all the colors of the rainbow. And here's one I really need you to remember that you're not on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast right now. By the way, folks, you can
sign a disclosure.
You can find Matt on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre every Tuesday.
Except tonight.
Y'all stream live. You're not on tonight?
No, we got a big rock and roll show coming up this
cool,
weekend,
man.
so we got to dedicate it to
do for it. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. We got Skip Redstone called in about that today. Anyway, had to give that disclosure because today is National Nut Day.
I got
It is. I didn't make it up. It's right there, October 22nd. Anyway, moving on.
What's your favorite nut?
Cashew, man. Cashew goes great with
I like pistachio.
Most of my if I'm just eating the nut by itself, it's the pistachio. But if I'm going to put that cashew in something, it's the cashew.
Like a chocolate?
No, like a Asian dish, like a stir fry or something. October 23rd. What is that? Okay, we're gonna pretend like I didn't see that. No, this will be for tomorrow. Why is it telling me October 23rd?
You can do tomorrow's stories today.
That's not fair. Britannica. Dang it. Here we go. This day in history. 1962, Cuban Missile Crisis. On this day in 1962, President John F. Kennedy alerted Americans to the Cuban Missile Crisis, declaring a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments to the island country 90 miles off the coast of the U.S.
Did that happen today?
Yep.
Sounds like something that would be happening today.
Why?
Just all the chaos.
Yeah.
I can imagine, hey, we got nuclear missiles pointed right at you coming down the line at any moment, right?
Yeah, it does. I've referenced that quite a few times over the past few months. Like, it does kind of feel like we're at more of a risk of nuclear issues than we have been since the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yes.
For sure. Chandra...
Feels good to be alive.
Chandra number 1. In 2008, India's first lunar space probe was launched, and it later found water in the moon's atmosphere. See, we don't need you that bad, Earth.
India?
Yeah, India did some cool stuff.
So there's curry on the moon, probably.
I don't even know if that's allowed, what you just said. Yeah, not really sure. Okay, and then a bunch of other crazy stuff happened. Let's see. Fort Worth, let's get into the news real quick. That's not what we wanted. Here we are. So I had a catastrophic battery failure on the way here this morning. I had all my news stories pulled up. And anyway.
On your laptop?
Yeah. I set all my tabs up so that I can click through them. And the battery died on the way here.
You set your tabs up before you start the show.
Oh, yeah. Can't do it real time, man. It'd take too long. Fort Worth and North Texas fire departments rally to provide relief for flood-affected Yancey County in North Carolina.
That's cool.
In response to the severe flooding crisis in Yancey County, don't know if I'm saying that right,
Yancey,
North Carolina, the Fort Worth Fire Department has teamed up with fellow North Texas fire departments to provide essential disaster relief. The region, which was struck by Hurricane Helene, is grappling with the aftermath of over 30 inches of rain in 24 hours, causing significant damage to the local infrastructure. A social media post from the fire department announced that participation alongside NTX fire departments in this critical mission. The Fort Worth Fire Department joins NTX fire departments unite to provide disaster relief of North Carolina amid severe flooding. Anyway, long story short, you can hold on. We're going to get back to that story. We got a traffic report. I'm juggling some things here. Let's where's the thing? There it is.
Is this the
all right
job that I was supposed to get? I thought I was coming here to interview for this job, and now the person that got the job is calling in.
Hold on just a second. Let me cue up our traffic report from the Sky Viper helicopter. I got Mr. Ryan Jones reporting from the Fort Worth Roots Sky Viper. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. So what we have going on right now is just a few little delays. Right now, we got over here on Haltom and 121. We got a little crash ahead, so there's going to be a few lanes shut down for a little bit.
Okay. Now you're looking out the window of the helicopter right now. Can you tell us if traffic is moving slowly? Is there a fire? What do you see? Look out your window.
So there's no fire or anything like that, but it looks like there's going to be about a 10-minute delay going up on 121.
Okay. All right. So we'll need folks to look out for that. Awesome. Well, this is the first chance we've had to get somebody in the Sky Viper, the Fort Worth Roots Sky Viper, of course, the repurposed
Ukrainian helicopter.
The old Thunder.
Yeah, Black Thunder with Alfie McCoy from 97.1, the Eagle, no longer around, the Russ Martin Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great person to follow, too, man. Those guys were hilarious.
Yes. So how does she feel? Sky Viper feeling pretty solid up there after getting the airworthiness certificate?
Flying like a dream.
Excellent.
Flying like a dream.
Do any barrel rolls?
Don't do any barrel rolls.
Not yet, but don't tempt me.
How about the pilot? Do you feel confident in our pilot's skills up there?
Oh, most definitely. Candy's doing her thing.
She hot?
Excellent. All right. So,
I'll take that.
Well, we appreciate you taking that first flight in Sky Viper, man. I mean, we trust our mechanics, but it's still kind of that helicopter's been mothballed for 10 years.
Definitely needed the oil changed.
Yeah. So thank you for taking the risk, man.
I think most of the gear needs oil changed at this point.
Well, we're looking forward to more traffic reports from you, Ryan. Are you going to be our regular daily traffic report agent up there in Sky Viper?
I would love to be, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool. Anything else you see out your window before we let you go?
Northbound on 174 going towards I-20, we do have a little bit of backup. Usually it takes about 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to be looking at 15 to 20 this morning.
Excellent. Okay. All right, Ryan, we appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great morning.
Okay, tell the pilot we said hi.
Will do.
All right, see ya.
Hey, Katie, they say good morning.
I got a traffic report.
Oh, let's get Sky Viper out of here. Thank you, Sky Viper.
It's like an annoying bug, huh?
No, man. That is
you got to tell him to shoo off.
A legit, really excellent helicopter that we had to purchase for the show.
Reminds me of Airwolf.
Airwolf, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the name, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sky Viper, Airwolf.
Yeah, I thought of that too. Yeah.
Is there a mounted gun on that helicopter now?
Not yet. There's not really a need for one with traffic reports.
Right.
So I don't know.
A confetti cannon.
We could do that for sure.
Like, there's people stuck in traffic, and you just come in slow and just bomb a whole bunch of confetti all over their windshields, and then say, "Hey, have a good day."
That would
bloody roots.
That would definitely make someone's day, right? Well, unless you're on a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, or the trash man.
Or a convertible.
Clean all that up.
Oh, yeah. So the Fort Worth Fire Department, 45 fire stations are now accepting donations with a focus on cold weather gear, indoor heaters, and camping equipment. These supplies are urgently needed as temperatures have dropped sharply, creating a hazardous environment for those already in difficult circumstances.
Those cats are in tents and stuff up there, I heard.
Yeah, it's a bad deal.
It's good that Fort Worth is and North Texas is sending help. I support that. I don't support not helping people that have had hurricanes.
So check with your local fire department and see if they are one of the ones taking donations. There was more to that story, but we got blocked by some Norton antivirus dumb thing. So Dallas County says software glitch is causing long wait times at many voting locations. So did you know yesterday was the start of early voting?
That.
You did?
Yeah, I'm going to let the kink. No, because I'm hearing about all these kinks. I'm going to wait until wait a week or something.
That's not going to stop. There's always going to be issues. As dozens stood in line to vote, WFAA sat down on cement bench with Helen Carter at the Dallas College Garland Center. Who cares? Give us the facts. Give us the facts. Those are the facts. Anyway, if you're going out to vote, just
be cool.
Know that there's probably going to be some glitches or some long waits. So
yeah. So when and then the actual election, that's in 2 weeks from now?
It's November 7th, isn't it?
So what's that? 3
or
weeks?
Or is that the day they tally the votes?
I know it's on Tuesday because that's when it always is, right?
Yeah. We'll have a firm answer on all the voting information tomorrow. That is something that I should have been prepared with. That's a really good question. Who do I think is going to win? I think we all lose, actually. I think the voting process is BS and we all lose.
So who's going to win is not America.
Yeah, that's right. I think Blackstone, all the large corporate companies that pull the strings, those are the real winners here.
You could be right.
I know I'm right.
It's another show.
Okay. All right. So today is 88 for a high, 66.
Sunny.
It's sunny, dude.
Let me
it's
guess,
all
no
week.
rain.
No rain. Yeah, the most boring weather report ever. But it is surprising that we're going up to 91 degrees on Wednesday because it was so damn nice last week.
You know, usually when it's this dry in the fall, it's been my experience that our winter is monsoon.
You never know.
You don't really. But
the Farmer's Almanac, it's like always
wet,
wrong.
Right? Well, I thought it was always
know.
right. And the weathermen
not
are always
wrong.
Right.
They're all wrong.
See, this is why I say that news organizations need to have stats, almost like baseball. So you can see the stats of your weatherman up in the corner as you're getting ready for work and trying to decide what you want to wear. You can see,
what's his percentage?
What's his percentage?
Yeah.
That way, it takes all this silly business of just hiring people right out of the RTVF department at UNT to run your weather when they have no idea how things work.
Well, did you ever see that Nicolas Cage movie where he was the weatherman?
Yeah.
And he had some guy run up to him, and he's like, "Hey, man, you told me it was going to be sunny today." And he had like an umbrella or something like that. And Nicolas Cage, he'd been harassed by a bunch of people like throughout the show. And at that point, he just had enough, and he turns around and he yells at the guy. He goes, "It's the weather, man. It's blowing all over the place."
Yeah. I had to call on collections for Nicolas Cage.
Really?
Yeah.
How cool was that?
It wasn't cool at all. Long time ago, he had a NSX, Acura NSX, and I was working at Honda Finance, and I had to call on him. And apparently, that's kind of how he rolled. Like, he would just go get cars and stuff and
then not pay for them?
And not pay for them. But that's
a power move.
When they finally, it is a power move. And then finally, I guess when the finance, because I didn't get any money from, I didn't even talk to him. I talked to like some phone number voicemail or something, which was probably an agency, I imagine. But that's his shtick, man. Apparently, he had several cars with Honda Finance that he just, took off the lot and kind of drove. And then I guess when they finally caught him, said, "Hey, you still owe us money for that car." He's like, oh, okay. So,
sounds like Honda Finance is the real dummy here. They kept giving him cars.
Hey, I got free jeans T-shirt. Like, you got to wear jeans on Friday, but you had to wear a sticker that said "Free Jeans Day," and so I got one of those for calling them. So,
and what does it mean? Did free jeans?
You get to wear jeans on Friday.
Well, nobody's actually getting free jeans. Mm-mm. Okay. Well,
no, you would think that you would get free jeans, Honda Finance jeans. No. No, I showed up without my pants on and was like, "Where's my free jeans?"
Oh, I was so confused. Yeah, I thought this was free jeans day.
Yeah, no, it was the team leader coming by and patting me on the head and saying, "Here's a sticker, buddy."
Oh, my God. All right, let's get into it with Greg from Movie Mutant. He had an update for us, called in right before we went live today. Come on, computer.
Here it goes. You have a lot of participation with your show being this early.
Greg. I know, right?
Good morning.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Just getting ready to do this morning show thing. Tell me more
about...
How's
it going?
It's going great, man. I'm getting a lot of really positive feedback from people. We did Arts Goggle this weekend, and I had people walking up to me going, "Hey, I love the morning show." So that was really cool.
That's great, dude.
Tell me about this thing you got going on at Camp Carter.
All right. So Friday night, actually, it's going to be Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock. The doors are going to open. We've got a little mini night market with about 16 local businesses, artists, collectors, vendors, including one of our sponsors, Ducky's Revenge. It's going to have a pinball machine out there.
Cool.
We're going to have a costume contest at 7 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock, we're going to do an outdoor screening of the 1968 classic Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, dude. Awesome. Where are y'all going to have a projector? What are y'all doing?
So this is going to be on a big 30-foot screen outside. So we're asking people to bring a lawn chair. It's going to be right by the lake. If you go to fwcinema.org, you'll be able to check out the event page and see the picture of where we're actually going to be. You'll have a little map of where you can enter, where you can park, and where you can expect to watch the movie. It's going to be gorgeous, man.
Man, that's going to be rad. And for people that haven't been out to Camp Carter, it is absolutely beautiful. And whenever you get out there, you're in the middle of Fort Worth, but when you get out there, you feel like you're 1,000 miles away. It's so pretty out there.
It's so wild to be, you're right, in the middle of everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah, it's really rad. And the history of that, the Camp Carter, after, oh God, help me with his name. I'm blanking right now. Mr. Carter.
Amon Carter?
Amon Carter.
Yeah.
It's early road.
Yeah.
His family still has rights to that property, and it was set up under a trust so that area is always preserved as a park. They can't build on it. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that they had that oversight or foresight to protect that property. It's so beautiful.
It's awesome. It was set up in the 40s. And YMCA has been running it for a good minute.
Yeah.
And they offer all types of great programming. They're a fantastic nonprofit. You can come out on Friday and you can learn all about what Camp Carter can do for you and your family. I'm excited to help spread the word.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. How much does it cost for somebody to come out and experience this?
It's free.
Okay. This Friday, Camp Carter, what time?
So the doors open up at 5, costume contest at 7. We're going to start that movie whenever the sun goes down.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Greg, let me get you out of here, brother. Thank you so much for calling in, and please don't forget to let us know next time you've got something else going on in Fort Worth.
Will do.
All right,
Thank
Greg.
you so much.
Thanks, man. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
That's our buddy Greg over at the movie Mutant, and that sounds like a lot of fun. It's competing with a lot of things this weekend, and
it's a big weekend.
Our next caller is going to talk about that, but maybe you could line us up. Do you know how much the cover charge is at Cicada this Friday?
Money.
Okay. That's what Skip told us.
I imagine it'll probably be $10, maybe $5, something like that.
But what people need to know is that whenever they pay a cover at Cicada, it goes straight to the artist. It goes to the bands.
Right. It's due for it records, so they won't be that. Majority of the bands, I should say, are due for it records, and so it won't be that expensive. I can guarantee.
Let's see what Skip says about it.
And if it is, just hit up Skip for money.
Yeah. Skip Redstone?
Did he call? No.
Andrew, I thought this number was going to go right to voicemail.
That's okay. We got you live, right? Well, we haven't started the show yet, but I'm going to go ahead and record with you before we get started with the morning show. What you got going on, brother?
Okay, sorry, I'm still a little taken back. I didn't expect you would answer. I thought this number went right to voicemail.
Got you live.
Anyway, okay, so this Friday at the Cicada, I believe the address is 1002 South Main Street in Fort Worth.
Yes, sir.
I will be the master of ceremonies at a momentous event called the Do For It Halloween Showcase, in which 4 local bands will be dressed up and performing music as some of our favorite bands. We have I don't know the exact number. I don't know the exact order of the bands yet, but here are the ones that I know are performing. We will have Drag the Ocean performing as Korn. We will have The Spectacle performing the music of Billy Idol. We will also have Temporal Distortions performing as At the Drive-In. and former members of the two bands Shaolin Death Squad and Big Story performing the sounds of Soundgarden.
It's going to be a rad little show, man. I'm going to be there, and I'm talking to Skip, right? You are a person of felt.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, we try to steer away from those other derogatory terms, but you're not made out of flesh. You're made out of felt.
That is correct. Felt, plastic, and a little bit of metal.
Okay, and if people want to know what we're talking about, they got to be at Cicada Friday night. What time are doors?
The doors, the show starts at 8. I don't know what time the doors are going to be opening, but I'm going to be getting there early to set up and talk to the sound guy and all that good stuff.
That's good enough.
Costumes are encouraged also.
Awesome. What? How much is cover?
I don't know. It doesn't have them listed on the flyer.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'll see you there, man. I'm going to be at Cicada Friday. Looking forward to it, Skip.
Yes, awesome.
All right, brother. Thanks for the call in. Feel free to call anytime.
Will do, Andrew.
All right, brother. Thank you, Skip.
Skip
Redstone, everybody.
He seemed really intense, didn't he? He has intense mornings. That must be when he does his puppet workout.
You know him better than I do, but I expected, for him to be a little bit more shaken. Fun? Well, no, like he was, because he was expecting a voicemail, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, that's when I usually just hang up. But Skip sounded intense, didn't he?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
So he's doing the MC. He's going to be the master of ceremonies there.
Right,
he's going to introduce all the bands.
Yeah.
He's not that intense, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee he's a fun
way more
guy.
fun.
Yeah, he's way. This guy. This was Skip the preacher all of a sudden.
Skip the politician.
Skip the politician. Skip the weatherman.
Is he on the ballot?
He might be. I'd vote for him.
I would too. Absolutely. All right. So Do For It Records annual Halloween party, Cicada, this Friday. And we've got some competing things that's going to happen on the show. But if you've ever got anything event-wise, news-wise, happening inside the greater Fort Worth area, we want you to call in. It's 817-988-1292. And if you don't want to risk talking to me, you can either record yourself on your phone through your little audio recorder. Every phone has one. And you can email that to me, or you can just type out an email and I'll read it on the show. As we're listening to these recordings, playing them back for you, I'm literally going through my email, just making sure I'm not missing anything this morning. So, but lots of good stuff, and we cover a lot more on events on Thursday, because that's kind of our sign off for the week. And we want to make sure that you guys have all the information pertinent to your weekend on Thursdays. And we do cover news stories here inside Fort Worth, but you know what? It's wonderful whenever we're just talking about these light news stories and nothing crazy's happening. Love that. So, brother, what you got for the public?
Man,
tell them something good.
Out, man. Coming to hang out, check out your new show.
Easiest co-host job ever, right?
Yeah, man. Drink coffee and hang out and look at beer taps.
Yeah.
This is a cool place. I like this.
It's really rad, man.
Hopping. If I was much of a drinker, I would definitely. Do they have? They probably have NA stuff here, though.
They got NA. I think they do have some NA
seltzers.
They got the THC seltzers. I'm not sure on the NAs, but they do have the THC seltzers, and they are good.
Yeah, this place looks hopping.
It is hopping, and it's getting spooky in here.
Yeah. So, have you decided on your Halloween costume yet? Do you know what you're going to do?
I think Megan decided on my Halloween costume.
Mine keeps getting shot down.
Well, mine did too.
I was going to be a Ghostbuster, but I didn't want to just be a regular Ghostbuster. I wanted to be a zombie satanic Ghostbuster.
Of course.
Well, the new wife said no to the satanic part quickly.
Mandy, the doctor.
Yeah, she said no satanic Ghostbuster, zombie Ghostbuster. And then I started to go to, well, what about just a standard zombie Ghostbuster? Because no one, you always see Ghostbusters, but you don't ever see zombie Ghostbusters or a zombie satanic Ghostbusters.
Be original.
Yeah, so I wanted to be as original as possible. But after thinking about all it would take to get that costume ready in a few days, like how many days do we have now until
3?
Halloween? It's like,
Halloween, you got like a week and a half, right?
Yeah, a week and a half.
Yeah.
I just don't think I have the engineering capability to make it happen now.
I think
for my costume.
I think you could do it.
So I'm just going to wear a T-shirt that says I'm a Ghostbuster.
My idea that got shot down recently, I wanted a Necronomicon. You can buy these online. And Megan was like...
Necro doesn't sound good.
Well, it's not... Yeah, she's
sounds like death.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Book of the Dead. But she's like, no, you're not bringing that in the house. So I did the next best thing. We went down to Port Aransas, and there's this... place on the main strip there where you can make your own pottery stuff, right?
Oh,
you
nice.
paint it up, and then they fire it for you, and you come pick it up the next day. So I made an evil gnome.
Where's it at? Do you have
an
it
evil
around?
yard gnome. No, he's
at the yard?
He's protecting my coffee pot at the house.
Good job, gnome.
He's a protector. He looks evil, but he's really a protector. Okay.
Why is he evil? What does he have? Death metal or black metal paint, corpse paint, or something?
He's got these beady red eyes.
Oh, that's evil.
They pierce your soul.
That's like the Bronco at the Denver International Airport.
Yeah, well, that whole place is Illuminati and government secrets. The Denver Airport.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Secret underground city.
Yeah, I just fly in and get out.
Oh, you got to do some looking around, man.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, brother. Well, do you got anything you want to promote as far as where people can find you?
Yeah, I'm doing real estate now. I don't know if you knew that.
That's right.
I'm a realtor. I'm going to go, smoke a bunch of weed and show some houses here in about 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
Just kidding. That's a joke.
He's not kidding.
I think that's against the law, actually. But anyway, you can reach me at Peak Point Real Estate Homes, TX.com, or you can just hit me on my cell phone, 817-637-6748. If you need any help with real estate, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Otherwise, same old. Got the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast show going on, and we're going to play a rock show for everybody, Drag the Ocean. We're going to do Korn.
It's going to be excellent.
Still don't know what the cover is, so
that's okay. We'll get those details for you before Friday. But anyway, it's not going to be more than probably $10-15, I would think. But we'll get that detail out to you.
Depends. Some people are prima donnas and will want 30. Some bass players. Yeah. Just kidding. It'll be cheap.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you for being a co-host on the show. It's a 20-minute episode, and we went way over.
We're going to go day drink.
Anytime you want to be on the show, man, just pop in.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'll come try to make it a monthly thing, maybe.
Excellent. And big shout-out to Hoppin'. Thank you for letting us do the recordings here at the beautiful new Hoppin'. Only been open for about 7 weeks.
It is a beautiful building.
If you have an event coming up, you need a venue, they can hold about 120 before it starts getting squeezy, and this place is pretty rad. I feel check it out. And if you call them before November 1st, I think, or November 2nd, I don't think there's a fee. I think you can just do your party here. So, anyway, check into that. It's Hoppin' FWTX, I think. It's in the show notes.
Thanks for having me on and dragging me out of bed this early.
Absolutely.
Actually, I feel good here. I think I'm going to start drinking.
Okay. All right. That's it, folks. Thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow for our morning show. As we leave you today, I hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until next time, good day.